Hello. It's been 90 days and I'm still here on the job. I've learned a lot from talking to the employees at the meet and greets as well as some other meetings, going out to staff meetings and things like that. One thing that has become apparent to me is to impart my vision, I need to be able to have that executed at each one of the levels. As a result of that, I've made the decision and worked with HR to develop and create a Chief Operating Officer position, which the energy supply, energy delivery, and the water wastewater divisions will report up through. This individual will execute upon the visions that we talked about, the bottom-up type philosophy of the organization, the embracing change, and that's going to become effective October 1st. I will be putting an acting employee into that position, a gentleman by the name of Tom Brown, who has had 30 years of experience in the energy business, will be taking on that task for me. Secondly, and it was one of the things that we talked about at the meetings, is the Chief Change Officer. My vision for that individual is to be out within the organization, to be dealing with the issues that we talked about at the meet and greets, and we have another acting employee that will be in that position. And some of you are actually met with that person in the past. That will be Michelle Smith-Lambert. She has experience with GRU. She's worked as a consultant, so we're very excited about that opportunity as well. In addition, after a long search process, we have hired a CFO. His name is Justin Locke. He has some recent experience with CPS Energy, the largest municipal electric organization in the country. Also worked with Brownsville Utilities and Guadalupe Valley Electric Cooperative. We're really excited to bring him on board. He will be starting on or about October 1st. David Richardson, who has filled in so admirably in that position, will be returning to the water wastewater side and ultimately replacing Ron Herget, who will be leaving in October. In addition, I've had discussions with HR, and there's an opportunity to reorganize at the leadership level. As a result, we're going to take the opportunity to move 5 acting directors, managers into permanent positions. At the customer service area, Bill Shepard will move from acting into permanent. Herb Fershing will be moving from acting into a permanent position as well. Our new Director of Communications, Maggie Crawford, will move from acting into permanent. Lewis Walton, who is the acting Business Services Officer, will also become permanent. And Yvette Carter, who is the acting Community Relations Director, will also become permanent. I know some may be thinking that I'm adding more staff at the higher levels of the organization, and that may be viewed as contrary to some of the things that were spoken about at the meet and greets. I will tell you that for us to truly become the preeminent utility in Gainesville and in Florida, we need to really become efficient. We really need to implement those ideas that people have been discussing with me, and the only way to do that is to have people that at the leadership level can execute on those visions. And this is the way that we will do that, and the way I've done it in the past, and I'm sure is going to be successful in the future. So I appreciate what I've heard, and I can understand how it comes across. Believe me, this is the way to go, and we're going to move onward and upward. In closing, I would offer to any of the GRU employees, if they see our city auditor, Carlos Holt, he's a Tennessee fan. So each time you see Carlos, just say, "Go Gators."